Hello everyone and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the as yet still unnamed series. I'm Gangris and I'm joined by my friend Chu. Say hi, Chu.
What?
Not Chu, Adaway. God, sorry. I've done too many collabs with Chu recently.
I am insulted.
I would be too, I'm sorry.
This is our like 5th episode today.
Oh, by the way, if you don't feel like the Italian war's going well, go and check out
Hey, which war?
the Italian war.
You said if you don't feel like the Italian war's going well, go and check out what?
The losses.
Oh, I didn't. You cut out when you said the last word.
It's 10-1 in
Oh wow. Yeah, they're not doing well.
No, they're not.
Gotta love Field Hospital.
They only have. We don't have field hospitals in our divisions yet. They only have another 100,000 manpower, so like they're 3/4 of the way out of manpower.
Really? Do we not have Field Hospital in these divisions yet?
No, they're in the new ones that are training.
That's insane. We've only taken 38k.
Well, we don't keep bad attacks going, whereas they launch an attack on the mountains and keep going until everyone involved is dead.
Hmm. Still, that's a really good loss ratio. But non.
Well, if you look at the battles that are happening, the ticking, battle indicator, like Venice, our loss is 0, their loss is 1,000.
Yeah.
Like we haven't lost a man in a while. You have to scroll down
Oh,
quite a
yeah.
way.
Jesus. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Defenses are just the way to go.
God, they lost 3,000. The thing's moving too quickly for me to be able to read it.
Yeah, if you just open the war screen and look at their losses. Alright, that's another 1,000. That's another 1,000. That's another 1,000. That's another 2,000.
God, that's horrific.
I know. And yet I laugh.
They've lost 20,000 guns, infantry equipment wise. We've lost like 13. Yeah, nowhere near that.
Yeah. Quite a few to attrition. 10,000 to attrition.
It's mad how much attrition takes, isn't it?
Lost in combat, lost in training, lost for other reasons. Oh, I guess that's just attrition. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I think that's the common theme throughout all the Paradox games I've played. It's that attrition basically kills your entire army over time.
There's a really funny quote about attrition I heard recently, which was, it makes perfect sense. You run out of supplies and then your gun snaps.
Yeah.
This is just embarrassing. Like I know we want the army. I know we want the factories, but the army experience is pretty valuable too.
Yeah, I mean, like attrition is just mad, isn't it? I always in EU4 really highly prize. I think it's defensive ideas that has the reduction in attrition you suffer.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
It's so good for your manpower. It's exactly. We've lost 40k. They've lost 420. We'll have 422k. Plus 20.
Nice.
It's going up faster than it's going up. Like every day, they're losing at least 1,000.
Their manpower's at 25,000. They're in real trouble.
The AI is still got such a long way to go, isn't it?
In
this game, it's gotten better. It's gotten better though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, is it? I've noticed in the last patch or so, it's gotten a little bit better.
The thing they need to stop doing, and I mean players need to stop, you should never fight a battle that you're losing.
Yeah.
There's no reason. There's just no reason to do that. I mean, unless it's a defense. You should never fight an attack.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, I just remember that I used to be like, oh yeah, 200 division in front against Russia. Yeah, let's click the button.
Yeah. Okay, they're at 4,000 manpower. It's about to happen. I'm just doing a tiny encirclement here.
Ah, yes.
Actually, we shouldn't do that.
I can push north with the tanks into that.
I don't think we should do that, actually. We shouldn't make this little... Because we want the front to be longer, so they're less able to react to Genoa and pocket them.
Yeah, that's good.
That's it, they're out of manpower. So now every loss they take
0.
The troop that they haven't got.
Oh god, you can already start to see the effectiveness of their divisions go down.
It's so bad already. Supply problems fixed. Putting some more guys back in. After this war, we'll upgrade everyone to the new.
Now is the time to strike. I'm
Yeah.
pushing south.
Awesome.
We've already crossed the river.
Nice. Careful, you're leaving the province empty above it.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Nice.
Why have the tanks not moved? Come on.
Oh, I send them east, the west. It doesn't matter.
You interfere with my tanks.
I did interfere with your tanks. All right. Now on. Get your tanks.
Damn
Radio.
right, they're my tanks.
Mobile infantry or blitzkrieg? There's if there is a wrong answer. Either way on that answer.
Yeah.
It's got to be blitzkrieg, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Germany.
Recovery rate on the... Although, you know, the mobile infantry organisation on the other side is really good. Plus 10 organisation to all infantry. Oh god, what are you doing? Just look at the tanks roving.
I'm encircling them. So I have kept one not right at the front. Okay, we're trapped here now. We'll just stop here. Hey, you said you wanted the front line to be longer.
They're encircling you.
I did not see that.
I told you about it.
Only just before it happened. I thought he was walking to a different province.
Fair enough.
Okay, right. R.I.P. in peace, his best Panther division.
No, he's fine. He can hold Florence.
Yeah, just stick in there. We'll relieve him.
Yeah, yes.
I just realised the front line for these tanks is way too long. It's way too long.
Yeah. Done. Oh, we can modify government.
I wonder if it would be a good idea to have a setting where you could set the maximum number of provinces a front line can cover.
They need to do a lot on frontline stuff. My main objection is the frontline spreading. Just drives me mad.
Yeah.
You have two front lines that are side by side, and they just repeatedly overlap.
I'm trying to push down to Ancona, but need some divisions to reinforce first.
I'm pushing to the coast.
Good.
There are sophisticated replies. There are angry replies. There are intrigued replies. And there's good.
I was just focusing on these troops down here.
So entirely oblivious and uncaring about what's just been said. Oh, good.
I'm just straight to the point, you know.
Yes, it's true. It's good, as you might say.
It is good. It almost cut off up here.
Yep.
They're still on zero. They don't even change the manpower law.
I know, they must just not have the stuff. They're doing claims on Yugoslavia. Got their priorities straight. Boom.
That's the thing with AI, historical AI focuses, because do they?
Yeah.
I never play with it on. Do they never change the focus sequence? Even like if there's a big war or big change in their circumstances, they still plow on with the same focus set.
Paradox claimed that they put a reality check in for Germany about Paradox lied.
Yeah. I mean, even with it turned off, they still pretty much do the same things.
Well, the thing is that they do all their focuses. The only difference is the order.
Yeah. But like in terms of like a game where I've seen like France go communist, for example, it's only happened like once or twice.
Oh, I have seen stuff like that fairly often.
Honestly, it's weird how rarely I see it happen, even with focus historical off. Right. Let's just
Colonies do always seem to
take
stay with
Naples
Britain.
instead. Exactly. Yeah. Things like that. They almost never change. We've just got a couple of divisions garrisoning every victory point at the moment. We've got a few divisions down here that are still at full strength. But why have they just left? That was silly of them.
Where?
Some guys were just... There was a division defending Anzio, then just went into the sea.
They do that once they get pocketed. They get kind of desperate and flee to the sea almost immediately.
But they've just gone to Naples, which is also pocketed.
Yeah, now they're leaving again.
They can't make up their mind.
Yeah, I smirk.
Oh my god! Look at the size of the front line. Orange front line.
It's perfect.
Jesus.
It's perfect.
Right, I'm deleting that. That is horrible to look at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, Rome is now going to die.
It's funny how we kind of naturally gravitate to different front lines. Like I'm just doing the north and you're just doing the south without any communication.
Well, I've just been following the tanks.
Like, oh.
This is what I normally do. Is just race south. But yeah, I think you just have more of a knack for doing the sort of
micro.
The micro for quite big front lines of like infantry divisions, whereas I'm all about just getting my tanks and
busting a hole.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because honestly, I think the two styles will complement each other well because when you get behind the enemy, the AI doesn't know how to deal with it.
Sure.
And it shifts all of its divisions around all over the place, and makes openings in the especially Russia does this a lot. They just don't know how to deal with it, and they end up like leaving gaps all over the place. You can just exploit. Like, we're not going to win that battle. That is not happening, is it? Right. They're still okay on supply, actually. But they are...
I'm guessing you just took Rome, given that my supply... Oh no, it's Genoa.
No.
Our military factory count went up. But...
What is this, a production screen for ants? The fact is they're so small, the little icons.
They are small.
I do quite like it though, yeah, because you can actually see your stuff.
And when you're playing a big country, you just think about it in terms of like lines.
Yeah.
You can think about it in tens, and then it's a reasonable size.
It is quite tedious when you've got like 20 lines or something set, and it's like, oh, better upgrade it all.
So dumb.
And I can't believe that like they thought that like single column interface where it's like, a real pain to try and move things around would be a good idea.
I remember was talking about that quite a while ago now, but apparently Paradox's marketing department has this rule that all their games must run on a 720 by 580 screen.
Yeah. Which
is ridiculous because nobody has a 720 by 580 screen anymore, and also because there should just be a setting. Just tell them your resolution.
Yeah.
Such an obvious thing. All games have done that forever. Not forever, but for a very long time. Oh, Yugoslavia requests the sale of airplanes. So it's a new event. Realizing a strategic weakness, the Yugoslavian Air Force has initiated a crash program to modernize and expand its force. Significant money reserves were set aside to cover purchase. I'll just let you command it while I read it. A commission is traveling around Europe to look for new sources of fighters and medium bombers. Given the urgency of the issue, Yugoslavians have insisted on immediate delivery and transfer of planes directly from their producer. If we send them 25 tactical bombers, they give us 5% less consumer goods factories for 180 days.
Pretty good. Just a few bombers.
Divert fighter production to cover their order. We get 10% less fighter production for 120 days, and we get the same thing. But we can't spare anything. Well, divert fighter production, and then don't produce any fighters for the next 20 days.
With this focus, Cristo, we could do Sudetenland if we were to rush deploy our divisions.
Nah, just get the tech slot, I think. I'd rather have.
All right.
Factories.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm diverting fighter production to cover their order, which will cost us 0 and give us less civilian factories for 180 days. As long as we don't produce any fighters in the next 120 days, which, I mean, I don't know about you, but...
Yeah,
that's okay. Although once these production lines are filled out, we should probably move on to producing some fighters.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need to... some superiority against the Allies. You ordered that attack just before I did. Panzerwagen 3. Did you notice me researching that?
I didn't actually.
Yeah. I'm spending quite a bit of army experience upgrading it before I started going, and then I'm going to replace the light tank run with it, and then we can just delete these 2 divisions of light tanks after this war.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Boom,
We are close to taking Taranto now.
That was expensive.
They've only got like a division defending it. And we'll see if they do capitulate if we just take the mainland. 52% towards at the moment. You've still got Rome. Oh, just about.
Yeah, not for long.
Right, there's finally some progress I could want. Yeah, Rome is going to fall now very soon.
Yep.
I can get it from both sides.
Excellent. Our convoy got raided. Ugh, one of the idiots went to the sea. There needs to be a never go to the sea button.
Yeah, I've been saying this for like... I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before.
We probably have.
I can't stand it when they get on boats for like... no reason and end up getting sunk. Die, Anzio, die.
Who else could we boost fascists so we could declare war on them?
Turkey.
Area.
Or Greece. Oh wait, no, we can get Greece anyway.
Can we?
Yeah, we have a focus to get Greece.
Doesn't it just declare war on them?
Well, why? We get a puppet focus.
Oh yeah, so we do.
For free.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Alright, I'm boosting Bulgaria,
They've got
Romania,
16 trapped here.
and Hungary. Nice.
785,000 casualties for them so far.
Yeah, I'm boosting Romania, Hungary, and Bulgaria. Just so we don't have to get occupied territory down here. Actually get full ownership. Should be nice.
We hold... Oh yes, they haven't capitulated this time.
Yep.
It must be that I've seen Italy at like 75%
I mean, if it was late game and they'd been nuked,
national unity then. Yeah, but I
you feel like they weren't.
It could have been a mod that had changed their unity somehow. Possibly, because I can't remember when I did it exactly. But I've definitely seen them capitulate without taking Palermo before, but...
I really don't feel like we're going to be ready by the beginning of 39.
Probably
Should
no.
we withdraw our advisors from China?
Don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Whichever one we want to do.
Not particularly. I think we should.
Yeah. Can we go with Japan?
Can't really think why to help China. I mean, we're not going to get Japan in our faction, obviously. But... Did you notice that all our guys got reassigned to the Hungarian front?
We have 3 divisions on there. Not loads.
Yeah, but 37 got assigned up there from Italy. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. By automatic.
Hmm.
Oh, got you.
By automatic.
Yeah. Learn English. Learn English, mate.
What's the balance you do tanks to motorized?
What in armored divisions?
Yeah. 50-50? Or...
Normally 50-50, I think, actually.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to wait.
What?
Look at your tank divisions.
Oh, you've deleted them. Oh no,
Nope.
you've made them medium tanks.
Yes, so their supply isn't fantastic. Given that we have no medium tanks.
That looks pretty good. What's what? Deficit of 888 medium tanks.
Yep.
Fun.
Apparently we lost 400 yesterday. I don't think that's quite accurate.
I think we have too many divisions down here and stuff in Italy. Like there's just like 17, then 22.
I don't think it matters.
Well, isn't there a penalty for stacking too many?
It's only when there are too many engaged, not when there's too many present.
Oh, okay.
I sent the tanks to Berlin to rest up for a bit. Oh god, watch their experience die.
Oh my god, it's a 2,302 day shortage of medium tanks.
There's only 3 factories on it, to be fair.
To be fair, every day the shortage is coming down by like 2 weeks.
Seriously.
Yeah, down by 6 days. That's just the ticking up of the production efficiency.
I had one queued up. It looks like so. If I delete that, then it's quite a bit better.
Okay, that's cut it by loads. Like 300 tanks. Yeah. These are seriously meaty divisions then. 300 tanks per division.
Yeah.
Nice. It'll take us a little while to get across this strait, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Now we're losing the battle.
How many ships they got around here?
Ugh, naval penalty.
60.
Minus 75.5%. attack.
Might have to invent marines.
Yeah. This is a suicide mission.
Alright, so send in. Let's do cycled combat. I'll micro it.
Yeah, you'll be better at that than I will.
Also, planes.
74 factories there we got.
Not bad.
Yeah, that will do it for this episode though as well. We are.
So it will.
It's that time again.
Good point. Well, thank you to you.
It's you.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I did. Italy pretty much in our iron grip now. But until next time, that'll be us. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.